Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Haley and Colin, except for Colin's not here today. It's just me. This is going to be a pregnancy update. I haven't done one in a good minute, I think since 12 weeks. And obviously a lot has changed since then, so I wanted to give you a little update, let you know how Tucker is doing and how Mom is doing. Yeah, so enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the post notifications because we have, well, obviously you're watching this video, but we're going to be filming me and Colin trying baby foods, like really disgusting ones. And so that's going to be a video y'all don't want to miss, especially if y'all like the video of us trying different terrible sodas. That will be something fun for y'all to watch. Obviously the baby won't be eating baby food for a long time, but I think that would still be a fun video for y'all to watch. Eventually we'll get the nursery put together and we'll do a nursery tour, but that may be way, way further down the road. So yeah, so enjoy! Enough of that, on to my, by the time you see this I'll be 23 weeks. So I'll just start back at 14 weeks because when I filmed my 12-week update, nothing really changed from 12 weeks to 14. At 14 weeks, I still had morning sickness, and I think my morning sickness didn't end until 17 weeks. And all the food aversions and everything were still intact. So I still didn't like eggs. I didn't want Mexican food, didn't want coffee, none of that. So all of that was still in play. Now my morning sickness actually ended around 17 weeks. That hasn't stopped me from throwing up. Like literally this past week, I think I actually got a stomach bug. Ugh, that was awful. But I've only thrown up a handful of times after 17 weeks. Thank God, because from then on I've been able to eat whatever, pretty much do whatever I wanted to as far as food intake. I started drinking more water because when you're that nauseous for that long, water sounds awful. Now obviously I was drinking it, but it was just awful. But now I'm to the point where like I actually enjoy drinking water. But there's really not a whole lot to update you on other than my belly is growing. 13 weeks, the upper part of, I don't know if you can even see it, the upper part of my stomach actually popped out and like rounded. And so I actually looked a little more pregnant. Only I could, well, like I guess me and Colin could tell really that my belly was changing, but it wasn't like too drastic. And it really wasn't until, let me look, because I've been doing progression photos. So yeah, it really wasn't until 13, 14 weeks that I actually looked like I had a little bit of a belly. 15 weeks for sure. I don't know if I posted that picture or not, but I was 15 weeks when we did the soda challenge. So in that video you can see my stomach is actually bigger. So that's one of the main things. Like my stomach has progressively, obviously because the baby's bigger, but progressively gotten bigger, which has been so crazy. But another thing that has also happened along with a growing belly is I've gained weight. But with that, with how small I was, which I'm still small, but my skin has definitely changed. I've gained a few more stretch marks. I've had some already. But the thing that I've been using to combat my stretch marks being, I guess, so bad and to keep them from being so red and inflamed and itchy, I've been using Palmer's cocoa butter on the really bad problem areas. Because my skin is already kind of oily and tends to, my pores tend to clog up easily all over my body. It doesn't matter if it's on my face or not. Since this is more oily, I use it on the super problem areas that for sure have stretch marks. That's what I use it on, and my feet. And so this has actually helped on that. But I use this paired with this massage lotion for stretch marks, and the same brand, Palmer's. So I definitely use this, and I use this all over my body because it's more like a lotion. But pairing these two together on the problem areas, I have definitely noticed a difference. This is the way to go, in my opinion. It's worked for me. May not work for you, but it is what it is. But the cool thing is, around 20 weeks, I was able to start feeling baby Tucker move. Before 20 weeks, I think I had maybe felt him kick once or twice, mainly because I'm a new mom, and so I've never had a baby. And so I really didn't know what that was supposed to feel like until 20 weeks, and I was laying down, and he just started having a party in there. And so from 20 weeks on, I've literally been able to feel him kicking around and moving more and more and more. The last video we posted, Colin just now was able to feel him for the first time, because every time, hi Lola, because every time I was like, oh my gosh, Colin, Tucker's moving, come here. Either Colin would take too long to get over there, or as soon as Colin put his hand on my stomach, he would stop moving. Good? Okay. Thank you. But anyway, at 22 weeks, Colin was able to really feel Tucker. I've been able to feel him kicking on the outside since 20 weeks. It's really, he just started doing it and hasn't stopped. So what I've noticed is his pattern of movement goes from when I'm hungry to right after I've eaten. When I'm hungry, I'll feel him kick around like, Mom, I'm hungry, feed me. And I'm like, yo, me too. And so after I eat, it's like he gets really happy and he starts kicking around some more. It's actually really funny. And like as I'm eating, sometimes he'll start kicking around, which is really, really weird. And another thing I've noticed is as soon as I lay down at night, he'll start kicking a bunch. So around 9 to 11, he's pretty active. And he really doesn't like it in the middle of the night when I have to get up to pee, which is anywhere from 1 to 3 times now. As soon as I lay back down, he starts kicking around and moving so much that I've actually tried to wake Colin up in the middle of the night by turning over and putting my belly on his back or his butt to see if Tucker kicking would wake him up any. It hasn't happened yet, but I think when Tucker gets bigger, it'll probably happen. But I will say this pregnancy has been relatively easy. We have had a little bit of, I wouldn't say complication, but I would say there's a slight issue that the doctors don't think is an actual, like a big deal, but it's something that we're watching. I think at our anatomy scan, I was 18 weeks, they found a little spot on his liver. I've had 2 doctor's appointments since then with the specialist about the spot on his liver, and they said that more than likely it's nothing. It's something there, but it's not like life-threatening. There's nothing else wrong with him, his brain, his heart. He has all fingers and toes. Like, Tucker's completely fine except for that one little thing. And so the doctor's not completely worried, but I do have to go see 2 sets of doctors like every 3 weeks, which kind of stinks, but at the same time I'm getting extra pictures of Tucker, which is really fun. But yeah, we're really blessed that it's only just that one spot and that it's nothing super serious. We just wanted to let y'all know what's really going on. I'm out of breath talking. I've been talking for so long and I feel like I've run a marathon. And one other thing that's actually pretty funny is I am big enough that I don't fit into my clothes, really. Or well, my shirts are actually all pretty stretchy, so I'm still fitting into my shirts. I've had to go buy new bras already. My pants do not fit anymore. So there's this hack I found on Pinterest. Like I can fit into my pants. It's the waist. Because I have a belly now, it's super uncomfortable to button them. So I can get them zipped up. But I found a hack on Pinterest where you just kind of loop a hair tie in the buttonhole and then tie a knot and then loop it around the button. So your pants stay pretty much closed for the most part, but it's still stretchy enough that you can wear your pants. Now I wouldn't do this hack if I could fit into maternity jeans, but I don't. I've tried like 2 or 3 different brands already, and I'm not big enough to fit into maternity jeans yet. So I'm in this weird, awkward, like, my pants really don't fit, and I have to make sure I'm wearing a long shirt to make sure that you don't see anything you're not supposed to. So far, I've really enjoyed being pregnant. It's been interesting, to say the least. It's been really fun getting to see Colin react to the baby, because since the video we posted like 2 nights ago, Tucker was literally, I'm not even kidding, I don't know what he was doing in there, but he was doing some sort of sport in here, and he was literally just rolling around and kicking around, and Colin got to feel him do that so much more. And so just seeing his reaction, getting to react and interact with Tucker already is so fun. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I think I do that every time. But like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything that we're posting. Just so y'all are informed and are updated on our journey with Mr. Tucker. Alright, so I forgot to put this in the vlog. But this is how big the belly is now. It's a good time. He's growing. Growing so good. But what's really funny is my belly is still, I'm carrying pretty high. I know in the 12-week one you couldn't tell really, but yeah, I'm carrying super high. So like my belly ends here. So I could button my pants and it'd be fine, but I don't know if y'all can, I'm gonna show y'all now. But, oh yeah, my belly button's almost gone. It's almost out. But this is me using my life hack from Pinterest. But yeah, there's how big the belly is. I think that's it. Okay, bye.